My name is Emmanuel Pascal. I am Uganda People's Congress chairperson of Soroti City, but also I sit in the committee of the regional vice chairperson of UPC. So I can speak with authority in as far as fronting a candidate. Like I told you, we are in discussions, and the discussions are complete. It's just that I cannot say 100% now, but what I know is that we have already made that discussion, and we will not be fronting a candidate in Serere County. So we'll wait to see how it plays out. The nature of this election is in such a way that a vacancy has been announced following a condition of an accident, which is a painful and a tragic moment, both for the family, Serere, and the people of Teso. As a member of Uganda People's Congress, we are cognizant of the cultural issues that surround by-elections that are hotly contested. And if you want to draw examples, you'll draw examples from the late Olanya's son, and it looks like culturally people prefer that they have their children as the next members of parliament. You saw what happened in Katapui. The Honorable Lengot was elected after the demise of the father. So as a political party, as Uganda People's Congress, we are still in discussions, and we are mooting an idea of not fronting a candidate in Serere County 2023 by-election because of the issues that are surrounding. We rather that we channel our energies for 2026 and not channel our energies for 2023, because the by-election, as you know, is a challenging issue, but also it is because the by-election came in difficult circumstances. And so we have already talked to some of our colleagues in the UPC in Serere and advised them that we need to go slow and see how to develop relationships with candidates that people prefer, because it's about the people. It's not a personal matter, it's about serving our people. That's what I can say. We have experience of running in a by-election. I participated in Soroti City East. So a by-election is not something as simple as we expect, but also, like I said initially, the cultural issues in Africa. The people of Serere have spoken. I have heard them today. I heard them during the burial, and they are all saying that let us give the son of the late Okabe. So who are we, therefore, to go against such?
So are you confirming UPC is backing the son of late Okabe?
I am not confirming that one. I cannot confirm, because that can be best confirmed by the spokesperson of the party. But locally, because we are the ones who locally fill the candidate, and then the party at the headquarters will. If we don't fill the candidate, then the party will not have a candidate to.
But for now, you sound to be positive in backing up the son of the late. Is that what other members within the party actually preempt for now?
There is a general consensus. Like I said, it's a cultural matter. It's a painful death that we have had in Serere. And the members across the Uganda People's Congress are saying this is a tricky by-election. We need to tread carefully, otherwise we risk being misunderstood. You had members saying that it will be shameful if you contest against an orphan you had just previously. So we are cognizant of those factors. We work in communities. As a political party, we are cognizant of that.
So are we taking elections into something like for emotions or something like that?
It's not an emotional matter. It's a matter of understanding the dynamics of society. It's not because we cannot front a candidate. It's not also because that we don't have ideas to serve the people of Serere, but because we want to go into something where the odds can somehow be turned. It's not that we cannot mobilize, but the odds are, by what I've seen today and what I saw in the burial, you can see the mood of the people. And so
I agree with you on cultural issues and motions. It's really painful. Now, God forbid that in case the head of the state decides to step aside, shall we be supporting the idea of the son to take over?
You see, the office of president is a different office. It's the fountain of honor. And again, when it comes to fielding a presidential candidate, political formations decide whom they front. That's why you see some political parties don't front a presidential candidate. You can work in alliances. Alliances are a thing of the present. It's a contemporary thing. So you can work in alliance with others. You have seen in Kenya the Azimio la Umoja, the combination of Uhuru and Raila. So people can decide to work hand in hand. However, like you said, God forbid, should that happen, I'm sure the annual delegates conference of UPC will decide whether we should run or work in alliance with anybody.
But Pascal, you are one of those who has been always criticizing the NRM party. And in this case, if the NRM made a decision to front the son of the late, like during the day of the burial, we saw most of the party big wings actually proposing him to step in the father's foot. And don't you think by you being positive to the son of the late contest would be one way you will dine together with the NRM party this time round?
It's not about dining. It's about understanding the context. It's not a personal matter for someone. It's not about me and the family of Okabe and NRM. I disagree with NRM on many issues. I disagree on ideological issues. But I am not also saying that we are allying with anybody for purposes of this election. All we are saying is that we are cognizant of the status quo. And because of that, in our understanding is that a by-election is not a simple matter. Like I said, we have experience of a by-election. You can front a candidate, yes, but suffer either consequences or even get more negative publicity in as far as. So we know the communities where we work with. So it's not about favoring NRM or favoring any other candidate, no.
You have said UPC is not fronting a candidate. And like, you are having talks, which means you are heading to
talks with anybody.
Just a moment. You are having talks within the party. As you have said, you may not front a candidate. That means you are fronting the son of the late. Don't you think it is an excuse for you as UPC by failing to bring up the candidate?
No, it's not a failure on our side. We can actually present a candidate, like I said, but we are cognizant at a personal level. We are cognizant of the issues at stake. So it's not that we are lying with anybody. You can cooperate on matter. You have seen, like in Soroti, FDC and NUP came together to front attack. And so that was again an alliance. So each constituency comes with its own uniqueness. So Serere has come with its uniqueness. If another constituency comes up, we will front a candidate. Doesn't mean we will not front.